Wow. So today is Easter Sunday, and I'm out at Annandale where, a lot of my running journey began. Being in the hills. Happy trails is what comes to mind, but I'm out here listening to the Untethered Soul, the lecture series, which I've listened to a few times, and it's new every time I listen to it because I'm a different person every time I listen to it. And one of the things that comes up, it's like talking about how, positive thinking and affirmations and a lot of controlling your thoughts, a lot of things that I've been talking about recently and reading about and going deeper on. But, it's funny because when it talks about these chief desires and your aim and what you want, it's like, he said it so well, Michael Singer. He says, why do we wish for, the things on the outside, the external validations and, accomplishments and goals, and when really all we really want is liberation. And what I realized is as I was running and listening to that, I just felt free in that moment, because being out here on the trails is really where I found a lot of my liberation, because I was able to release my mind and really be at one with nature. And lately I realized how much I've been trying to do and trying to accomplish. And, my whole metaphor has been, in order to get the rocket into outer space, it has to use all the jet fuel at the beginning of the launch. And while that can be true, I do realize that, it's important to remember what we're doing it for. And liberation is about everything. It's really all I want. And I do get it here, and I'm lucky that I do find a lot of balance, and I'm getting a lot of time for my runs. But, I just want to share that message, because when I start thinking about what it is I want, and I catch myself externalizing, my desires, which there's nothing wrong with wanting to do things, but it's what matters most is liberation and wanting to be free. And if there's any positive affirmations that I want to be focused on and chief desires, it's being free from myself and what it is I think, what my mind will tell me that I want. Anything other than being free is kind of senseless. Peace of mind, freedom, liberation, Zen state, whatever you want to call it. But, I'm feeling it here. It's, like I said, Easter, and these trails is one of my favorite places to be here. And, I feel really free right now. And I'm just grateful that these are the habits that I have ingrained. I love that. Ingrained into my mind and soul. And one of the things that I realized here as I was coming up, as I started to get back on the bad habits of eating sugar, that I really need to not allow myself to negotiate with myself on this anymore. And we need to get through this. Let's get rid of this ice cream habit. We can do this. Whew.